Hey folks, welcome back to Satisfactory. So where we left off, we had just unlocked a couple of tiers, primarily Mark III belts and tier Mark II miners. I'm going to start by heading over to the coal and rearranging my inputs over there to take advantage of the new tech. We're going to go ahead and start out by making sure we have everything we need. So to build a Mark II miner, looks like I need... a couple of encased industrial beams, it looks like, and I'm gonna need 2 portable miners as well. Hey Radix, welcome back to the channel. We're also gonna need some pipes and a few more portable frames, or whatever they're called, that I'm used to carrying around. All right, let's collect some resources and then we'll head over. So I need everything I can get here. I'm gonna need, let's see, what do I have here? 40? Okay, let me get 2 full stacks of this. Probably need 2 of these. That seems good. Need everything I can grab here. I don't need any more of this, I don't think. Well, we might need to lay some concrete. Let's see how much we have. Just 29? Yeah, okay, I'm glad I checked. Take 3 stacks of metal plates, some concrete. Seems good. Wire, how are we doing for wire? Well, I'll just top this up. Cable, we probably need, well, we've got some. We definitely need more rotors here. Another stack should be fine. And then I don't think we need anything else. Let's just double check. If I wanted to build... So I've got enough for 4 there. I need the encased industrial beams. So we do have some of those that we picked up at drop sites. Yeah, we've got a couple stacks here. So that should be fine. And then I'm going to need a bunch of miners. I need 2 portable miners for each of these, and I need at least 4 over at the coal. So let's start by building 8 of these. Where is my... Equipment workshop, here we go. Sorry he didn't come, but after I ate, my mother made me do some work. Yeah, understandable. Yeah. You can't watch the stream 24/7. Whenever I'm playing is not necessarily when you're free to watch. So I totally understand that. I'm glad you're here now, buddy. So we're gonna wait for 8 of these, and then we're gonna go over to Coal Town and start rearranging some things. Okay, there we go. What we lost in the previous live, not sure we lost anything. Oh, we just did finish some research. I think that was my last hard drive. I don't think I have any more right now, but let's go check what's available. Okay, choices include the alternate steamed copper sheet or the alternate charcoal. Don't want that. Don't need this right now, so I'm going to do a rescan. Cheap silica or molded beam. Now this seems very, very interesting. Let's grab that. And that way we can extend our steel by feeding in some concrete. I like that a lot. All right, let's get over to the coal patches. Now, what I want to do is rework these so that my leftmost patch, the 2 leftmost patches, power the power plants and the 2 more power plants that I'm going to build at some point. Looks like I have way more space than I need there. I can get away with 4x4. Okay. Let's drop down a little closer to the ground. Too fast, too factory? Okay. You say so. Alright, now. I would very much like for this one to power both of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a splitter on here. Yeah, we're going to throw a splitter on here. So let's get a splitter out. That seems fine. And then we're going to take this over here and feed it in to this plant here. Okay, so we can use Mark II belts for everything after the splitter. Okay, there we go. And then what we want to do is upgrade this to a miner Mark II. So I'm going to go to production and grab a miner Mark II and upgrade this in place. So now this should be producing 240 coal. No, it's producing 120. Now hold on. How much are you guys using? 15 times 8 is... 15 times 8 is 4 times 30 is 120. So, oh, I must have recovered the, I must have recouped the power shards. Yeah, I did. Okay. So let's get you up to 240. There we go. All right. And then you're going to power both of these power plants. So we actually want to cut this off here and rework this so that we get... Let's go to logistics. Conveyor belt Mark III. Let's have you come over and connect to this bad boy. And let's do you... I guess we'll bring you over here. Well, that doesn't work. Yeah, let's bring you along like this. There we go. All right. So this should see 240 per minute. Heading over here and getting split and feeding both power plants, right? Yeah, that looks good. So we got 120 there, 120 there. Both power plants should be functional off of this one node. That leaves this node over here for future development of additional power plants, which I do want to do at some point. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade it now, I think. So if I look, yeah, I've got 2 power shards in here. And so I can upgrade this to a miner Mark II, and I get my power shards back and have to put them back in. Okay. So you're going to power 2 more power plants at some future date. We're going to bring that coal over here to the water, and then there'll be a couple of power plants over there. So that's fine for now. And that means that the remaining plants... Okay, I gotta clean up some of this trash here. So this whole crazy line over here we don't need anymore. Or did I not upgrade the right one? Didn't I just upgrade this? What did I just upgrade? Oh, I upgraded the wrong thing somehow. Well, you're going to be a Mark II. At some point in the future. So wait a minute, that means you're going to power the 2 new plants, and the next closest one should be powering the ones we have. So I got to delete this whole line. Okay. So now. In terms of coal, we have one over here. You should not be powering anything. So we have 1, 2, right? These guys should not be powering anything. And then we have 3, 4 over here. I might not have even set up the third one. Yeah, we have another patch back here. So this one, these two should be powering the power plants, I think. That's the goal. So I can bring it out here and then shunt it leftwards, I guess, to start powering stuff. Let me see. Or what's the right way to do it? Looks like I want to bring this one over here. All right, so let's see. Yeah, I want to come this way for sure. And then connect up over there. All right, so let me build myself a little pathway here. Just to kind of like organize things. Cut down this tree because why not? Okay. All right. Just for future proofing, we're also going to... Sorry for your English. Yo, you have a parachute. Seems to me that you go much faster. Yes, so I made some new equipment. I got a parachute, and I also got these blade runners for my legs. So I move much faster. And I jump much higher. All right, so to future-proof, what we want to do is make sure that whenever we're coming directly out of a miner like this, we want to go into a splitter. And the reason for that is later on, we'll be able to upgrade the connection to the splitter. And then if we have very few of whatever we need available, we'll still be able to work on it. Now, I think we have enough to go with in terms of belts right now, but I think it is good practice to start doing something like this. So let's throw a splitter down here. I guess somewhere like that. And then I need to get my hands on the Mark III belt, conveyor belt Mark III. We're going to replace the conveyor lift. And then we'll throw that here. And we'll throw this here. Okay, that works. So we're going to go from the miner into the splitter. And then we're going to keep the splitter going with the Mark III belt. Right. So these two are going to be for the power plants. So you're going to come to here. Yeah, okay. This looks good. Get as far as we can. We'll center you nice and centered. There we go. And we'll bring all of the coal over this way. Let's pop that there. Then come down by one. Looks good. We want to take this over to the input over here. So we're going to get rid of this. And we'll take this over to right around here. Seems good. All right, let's pull you out to this corner. Right around there. Actually, what I'll do is I'll build underneath and bring you down to the ground. There we go. Okay. So you come to here. Nope, you come one further. All right, my bad, my bad. You come to the edge here. Here we go. This looks right. And then you come down by one. And now we connect you up. All right, so that is the correct, that's the correct item to bring the coal to the power plant. Because now, this coal and that coal, those two coals together can be sent over to the factory. All right, that looks good. And then for our second set of power plants, which are going to be over in this direction, we can set up a miner over here and head out to the water. So I might want to figure out exactly where that's going to be. Yeah, the next two power plants are going to be out there. And the coal's over there, so we can just bring it straight out. Why don't I prep that now? And that way it's ready when I'm ready to use it. Alright, so if we grab one of these and plop it down like this. Here we go. And then we can throw down something like this. It's getting a little on the high side. Do I want to go under here or not? Looks like I do. Let's start clear cutting some of this. How was your day so far? Sorry, I'm kind of, I get so focused on this game that I lose track of the fact that I'm supposed to check in with chat. It's been good. I had a good fun session on Yakuza this morning, or well, like a dragon. Had a fun minigame and got nice bit of advancement through the plot a little bit. Then I went and had breakfast, and that was good, as it always is. There's a really nice local bakery that I go to that I really enjoy. And had my toasted bagel with cream cheese, had my coffee, all that was good. And then I'm playing this new mobile game. It's an idle game, or an incremental game if you like. And it's a lot of fun. It's one of those things that just has endless upgrades, and the design's very clever. And there's like lots of new mechanics. So you keep like unlocking new mechanics and getting into new strategies for making your numbers get bigger. It's kind of like factory games in the sense that you're constantly, like, the factory must grow, right? And in this idle game, you're constantly trying to make your numbers go up. Can I cut you? I can. Okay, so we're set now in that we can set up our second pair of power plants over here somewhere. So let's just get the coal flowing, shall we? Oh, I've got a bacon here for some reason. Can I get rid of you? Because it doesn't matter. Okay. So we'll do the same thing we've done in the past. We will set down a splitter to start. If I could make one change to the game, I would have the scroll speed be a little bit faster. I would love that. So let's go ahead and set you up, and then we'll take a Mark III belt and feed that in here. That's not gonna work. Okay, it needs to be a little bit further forward. Fine, fine, fine. There we go, okay. And we'll come out over and we'll start dealing with the vertical changes. Okay, we're very close now. All right, so this is for future expansion. We'll just leave this here for now and figure out what to do with it later. But when we want this coal, it's available, which is great for more power plants. Let's make sure it's coming along the way it's supposed to. I don't think I powered on... Yeah, I didn't power on the miner. That's what's happening. Okay. All right, so this is going to be producing, I believe, 240... No, I need to upgrade it. Okay, 240 coal per minute. That's another 2 power plants worth. And we should see it momentarily. When will you be able to change the planet? Are you talking about this game? This game, I don't think, has that feature. There's another planet called Planet Crafter, which has terraforming, which I was thinking about playing. But Satisfactory, you don't change the planet per se, although there's going to be some kind of stuff with the Mercer Spheres and the Summer Sloops, the like mystical story, which might have some impact from a narrative's point of view. But I mean, we've come to a lush, untouched planet. We're going to build factories all over it, exploit all of its resources, murder all of its natural fauna, harvest all of its flora, and turn it into stuff to send to humanity on across the stars. So from that perspective, we're always changing the planet. But from a gameplay perspective, I don't think there's a mechanic of like terraforming or anything like that. Okay, so we have coal for power set up. Now we need coal for steel, and that has to be routed back to the factory. So you are a Mark II. You are powered on. You have your power shards. You're a Mark II as well, I believe. Did I already fix you? Yeah, 240 coal per minute. Okay. So what I want to do now is get all of this over to my plant. And that's going to require... some work. So right now... What am I doing right now? Yeah. I think the smart thing to do is to leave this Mark II belt in place and then route the remaining... so it would be another 120 from this belt plus the 240. So that'd be 360. We'll route the remaining 360 differently. So let's get set up to do that. You know what else? We might need this limestone too. I mean, you're just asking to be murdered, so it's your own fault. Yeah, we probably do need this limestone. Okay. So, what I probably want to do in that case for the... Yeah, this is a little tight here. Oh, look at you. You want to go too, huh? Okay. Thank you for your donation. What's the best way to do this? I think we want to come through here, maybe? I mean, we're already kind of messy here. How am I going to do this? I might come over the top. Yeah, that might be the way to do it. To come over the top here. And that way I leave that untouched. And then we can come down here and hook up. It's going to be a little bit cool. A little bit difficult. How many minerals are in this game? There's probably a couple hundred mineral patches. And we're working with like 12 so far. So we're nowhere near done exploiting the game. Not even by a long shot. Okay, I think I do want to do this. I think I want this limestone too. So, all right, let's do it like this. We're going to have... First of all, we're going to have one 240 line here and come and split into a pair of... We're going to have a 240 line split into a pair of 120s. Because I want to keep this line intact for now. So that means that I need... Let's go into logistics. I need a stackable conveyor pole. And I need it right here, I think. Yeah. And then we're going to need 2 other lines over here at some point. So let me start building this. Because I'm going to need to get another pair of lines across the water. That much is clear. So I think what I want to do... I think I actually want to cut this a little bit. I do want to cut this. I want this a little bit further forward. So let me throw a splitter on here. And we'll cut this out. And we'll get started more around here. I think that's fine. And then we can have our splitter in front of it. Like that. So we'll feed a 240 line of coal in here, and then we'll pull out a 120 line there. And then we'll throw a lift on here for the other one to get it up into... Let's see, where's the lifts? I think that's fine. And then we go over here. Yeah? Oh, it's way too low, huh? Okay. Then I'll go up by 1. And then we'll go down by 1 a little bit forward over here like this. So you come over here. Looks good. And then you come down to here. Does that work? Yeah, that works. Okay. So we're gonna have to take these over for a bit. If I just straight up grow this, can I place it? No, see it comes with like it won't place one of these for me. So I'll just use the existing poles as a guideline. And just come along here like this for now. So there's a pole, there's a support pole right here. That tells me what's the longest length of conveyor belt that I can build. I think we come to here and then we figure out what to do once we get here. I think from here, we'll split these off and go up to the factory a different way. But let me bring this to at least here. We'll figure out more as we go. But yeah, routing this stuff over, this is always a little bit complicated to figure out. This game's a bit complicated for you? No, you learn as you go. So here's what I'll say. I've played 2 playthroughs of this game before, and the first one was a complete disaster. The second one was a lot better, but I still learned more. And now in my third one, I'm still figuring things out. Like, I have probably 400 hours in this game already. And it is complicated, but the nature of the game is that you're building a factory and it's freeform. You can build whatever you want. So you do need experience. You do need kind of like a sense of what's possible and what works better for me. But you gain that as you play, absolutely. And it starts off fairly slow. Like, most players wouldn't be this far as I am by the time they're 18 hours in. They would still be figuring some other stuff out. Like I said, I've played it before multiple times, so I kind of know what I'm doing already. But it is a hell of a lot of... It's very, very satisfying if you're into building things. If you ever played with Lego or ever played Minecraft or anything like that, it is a very satisfying game. That's why it's called Satisfactory. All right, so we have our splitter for the 320 line. Or rather, the 240 line. So the first coal line It's gonna come, yeah, we're gonna come along the backside here. I need to put this back. We are going to head over in that direction. And we are going to build right here. Okay. It's a little bit high up, but that's okay. So we'll throw down, as we do, we'll throw down a splitter to connect directly to the miner. And then we'll start our 240 line with the Mark III belts. All right, that's going to work just fine. And we can come over here. Start making our way over to this location. And then what we want to do here is run it down and put it into that splitter. So let's get a lift. We need a Mark III lift. We're going to want to put it down. And I think we go this way first. And then we turn. Okay, that should see coal heading back to the factory on 2 lines now. All right, so that's my Mark III, 240 per second. This is my Mark II, 120 per second. And both lines are heading back. So the bottom line's already connected up and used for steel production. The top line we don't have a use for yet, but we're going to figure it out. Now, next up, I want to build my limestone miner here. Can I build this directly right now? Let's see. Miner Mark II. I can. And I think I want to point it to the right. Can't quite tell if that's... No. I think we want it this way. I think that's fine. Because we're going to come over with the second... Did I leave enough room here to come over with the second belt? I guess I need to push this... Well, I should... Yeah, I should be fine. I have room here. Let's get our second belt set up first. This is the second coal line. So we're going to come this way. Let's do something like this. Out to the end. All right, so the second coal line's going to come here. We're going to come down a bit. And then we're going to set up to go to the right like this. And then we'll set up... I'm going to want a little bit of space. I guess we'll come over to like here. Is that too much? You need to come down and around and join up over here somewhere. I think it should be maybe a little bit closer. Maybe right here? Yeah, that's enough space that I can work with it. Okay. So we'll set up a couple of conveyor poles. Like that. So this line's going to be 240 coal, and then on top of it is going to be the limestone. All right, so I think what I want to do here is actually stack a couple of splitters. Why does it show a tractor at the top of the screen? Do you have a tractor? Where are you seeing a tractor? Oh, are you meaning these little icons on my compass? One of them is indeed a tractor. So, you see this icon right here, this tractor? I built an automated tractor, and what it's doing is it's driving on a road I built over here to a docking station. Which we should really rename quartz exporter number 1. Anyway, there's a setup over here that's mining quartz, and this tractor drives over, picks up a bunch of the mined quartz, brings it back, and dumps it in here. And it just goes, it's automated. It goes back and forth forever. So that might be what you're seeing. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I think we go for a stacked splitter here. Interestingly, I can't quite... All right, so let me put it down like this. So if I lock the hologram, I can nudge it. Oh, that's no good. That's not the nudge I wanted. Oh, well. Okay. If we build a second one, then we should be able to connect directly like that. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. And we don't need that anymore. And then we want to attach to you. So let's get one more. We're going to need a couple more pairs here. We'll need... That's the wrong thing. We'll need you here. 1, 2. And then we'll connect up directly like this. Does that look good? That works. Okay, it's not perfect, but it works. And then you come over here. Okay, so you need one more thing, which is a pair of power shards. We overclock you, then we provide power. Okay. Should I... what's the recipe? Does the recipe use limestone or concrete? I can't remember. We got a new recipe for, I think, steel beams. Can I see... I would need to put an assembler down, right? I guess I can just put it on the seafloor here. No, I don't make it here. Oh, I make it in a foundry? Let me take a look here. Molded steel beam. Yeah, it's going to require concrete. Okay, so we are going to have to turn the limestone into concrete at some point. But that's okay. Okay, so I was wondering, should I turn it into concrete right here? Because I could. Maybe that's the better play. We use some space here to convert this directly into concrete, and then we ship it home. Maybe that's the play. Gorilla Wolf, welcome to the channel. You really need to play this game, man. It's my game of the decade. Wow. I mean, I've been playing it since 2019, and it is definitely an absolutely top 10 masterpiece game. I don't know if it's my game of the decade. I'd have to think about that, but it is certainly a masterpiece. No questions asked. I do think I was right. I think what I want to do here is turn this into concrete before I send it along. So we still need that splitter. But then we're going to use a bunch of space, and we're going to build some concrete manufacturing here, I think. And then we'll send the concrete home. So with 240 limestone per minute, how much concrete can I actually make? I don't really know. We probably rebuild this lower to the ground now, actually. Let's see. Let's get a splitter down. Logistics. Yeah, I really hate the scroll speed in these menus. I wish the mouse scrolled more. Is there a way to do that? I wonder if there's a setting in, like, a file somewhere that I could use to make that happen. I mean, I'm not sure. I guess something like this is fine. It does not like that. Oh, I'm stuck on something. I think it's too low. Yeah, it's too low. Okay. Well, we're going to have to move it further away then. Or place it a little up. Yeah, we can place it up a little bit. All right, that will work. That'll get us the limestone, and then we can pull it out from two sides if we want. All right, so I think we just go into constructor here, right? And we just build a huge amount of constructors. Let me see, what's involved for concrete? We can use 45 per minute. So we're going to have 240. That's less than an exact number. How am I going to make this work? So I can get to 270. Well, I can't pull out 270. We can go. Let's think about this. I can go down to 20. 270 would be a multiple of 90. Below that would be 180. So we'd have 60 left over. So we want to go down by 15. Yeah, we want this to be at 225. That's a multiple of 45. Okay, so 225 should get me five constructors total. So we want to split this. Or we could do a manifold. A manifold would work. Yeah, a manifold probably is the best idea. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, so we'll bring a splitter down to here. And then we'll go... Well, hold on. Looks like I need to push it forward a little bit. Oh, okay, I can do it that way. All right. So if we have a manifold, then we can do 2 constructors to the left and right. I think like that's fine. And then I don't know if we have room for 2 on the right. I don't think we do, so we'll have to go to the left. We want 5 of these. 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Okay. So then we place a splitter here. There we go. And then we place splitters here and here. We don't need the last one, right? And then as soon as we split, we can go down to... Like, you only need 60, so I can use a Mark 1 for you. You only need 60. Or 45. So we'll be pulling 90 off. 90 from 225 leaves, what? 135? So 135 traveling this way means I need a Mark 3 belt to here. And then after that, you can pull off 60. Now it's down below 120, but it's still above 60, so we need a Mark 2 belt here. And then we can use a Mark 1 belt for the remaining connections. Okay. We have to configure all of these to be making concrete. We'll copy the settings and paste them into all 5 machines. And then we want to collect everything up on the front end. And they're going to be producing 15 per minute. So 15 times 5 is, what, 75 concrete per minute, I guess? Yeah, 75 concrete per minute. And remind me, what was the recipe here? 75. So we need 80 per minute, it looks like. We'll fall a little bit shy of that. But this concrete will be enough. Wow, that's a lot of concrete per minute. This concrete will be enough to run one of these and produce 45 steel beams per minute, which I think is a lot better than what we had. What are we producing now? I think we have one machine making 15 per minute. Yeah. So if we can get 45 per minute with this concrete, that'll be fantastic. 75 per minute. 5.3. Now, I guess I could put this back up and overclock one, right, to make more concrete. So if I put this back up 225 per minute, there's an extra 15, right? There's an extra 15 there. So if we want to target 20 per minute here, I think I can do it. I can use all the remaining concrete. Yes, and that'll get us exactly 80 concrete per minute. So we'll be able to run one of those machines at 100%. Okay, that'll work. If we're going to have 80 concrete per minute, then we're going to need to connect it to this second line up here. Not quite sure how we're going to do that. So let's get let's get some mergers going. I think like here. And then we want to get it up there, so let's get 80 requires a Mark II lift. And then a Mark II belt. Okay, that's gonna work. So we got a Mark III belt for 240 coal, and then we've got a Mark II belt for 80 concrete. I think that's fine. I think that'll work. Let's go ahead and line this up. So go there. Ooh, I jumped way too high, way too far. We go there, and then one more. Yikes. There we go. Okay. The last 20 are going to come from you. That's Mark II. Yeah, the last 20 come from you, so we can use Mark 1s all the way here. Because that'll have 60 on it. Okay. So as soon as we have power, I think we're good to go. Excuse me. Hey, good night, Radix. Thanks so much for stopping by, buddy. Have a good night. Have a good sleep. Get well rested and ready for tomorrow. Let's pull this over a bit. Yeah, we still have to figure out how to get it up to the factory, but I think getting it this far is good. Good progress. Whenever you have to rebuild things or refactor how you're doing things, it takes a while, but it's usually worth it in the long run, right? I'm gonna want to get you... Hold on, I'm gonna want to lower you down somewhere like this. There we go. All right, so concrete and coal inbound to the factory. Very happy about that. Now, why won't that? There we go. Okay. Do I have enough materials to finish this? I do. Okay. I'm gonna have to go back at some point. I need to power on the concrete production and the concrete miner and then hook up the last of the coal. Let's see. We can use you. Yep. Okay, you come on over here. And then we'll have one there that goes to these two. Bring another pole over here. I'm very excited to get the Mark II pole. The Mark I pole, kind of problematic. Oops, fell in the water. Now what happened there? Why? There we go. Okay, that's all that powered on. Let's bring you over here. Connect you up to the miner. Okay, so the concrete should begin to flow. And then the other thing we need to do is get our hands on the second set of coal. All right. So let's keep building this belt. Put that here. We'll come over to somewhere around like this. That looks okay. Let's get a splitter. Let's connect you up. And then connect you up. Alright, I think we're good to go. The coal begins to flow. Very nice. Okay. And the concrete is flowing as well. Excellent. All right, so we now have 3 lines to deal with in terms of getting it up to the factory. We've got that coal line, this coal line, and the concrete line. We got to get all that up there for use. And then after that's done, before we do anything with them, we're also going to have to do something about the iron. All of our iron nodes need to be upgraded as well. Gorilla Wolf says, before the days of zoom tubes, I used to put belt Mark 5 down towards a destination, split with braid runners and jetpack across the map. Yeah, that was a good way to do things. Now you just build a tube cannon and fire yourself into the sky and fly across the map at light speed, right? I haven't actually unlocked the tubes yet, but I did use them for that in my previous playthrough. All right, so I think it's time to get back. Let's go up top and consider what we're going to do next. I think we need to build out and then build up. So let me take a look at my inventory here. First of all, I can craft some protein. That seems fine. We can put some things away. What is this? Mycelia? Do I need that? I have a stack of that. Okay. I probably... What's this? I got some coal. We'll throw that out. Everything else is okay for now. I need to put this into biomass. And we need to re-up on a few things. Could also throw something into the old... throw some excess stuff into the old Awesome Shop. Awesome Sink. Hello, Fake. Welcome to the channel. I don't believe I've seen you before. Glad to have you. This one is wood. This one is leaves. Do I need that? Throw it in the MAM? Yeah. Like, as an example, I probably don't need massive amounts of these crystals and silica, so we can... Like, this is gonna run no matter what, but I can like throw a bunch of this in there. I can definitely throw a bunch of this in there. And just feed it in over time and get a few tickets. I still haven't done a lot with the Awesome Sink, so I can still get tickets from like tier 1 items. It's fine. Let's turn you on and feed some stuff in here. Crystals and silica can go in. I'll take 1 stack for me just in case. You can start generating tickets for me. Let's see if we can get a per minute here. What are we doing now that I've got some stuff in? I guess you have to wait a full minute to see it. I love this disclaimer. All syncs final, no refunds or exchanges. Don't put stuff in here that you don't want to get rid of. Crab, hello, welcome to the channel as well. Why do you guys both have check marks? I've never seen that before. What does that mean? Is that some sort of YouTube verified personality? You guys famous? All right, we need to keep up on the smart plating, so I need rotors and reinforced iron plates. The problem is I need reinforced iron plates for me. Let's see what's been made. Okay, we can spare some of this. Let's grab some rotors. So I probably want to keep 400 plates for myself. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so I can put 500 in. I'm not even sure. I don't think I need that many, actually, to finish. Fake crab meat is awesome. I actually don't like fake crab meat. I don't like it at all. How many do we need? Yeah, we need 250. Okay. So, 250. That's fine. Let's put in 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. That gets me 250. And then we'll put in plates over here. 1, 2, and 50. All right, that should wrap up the first part of phase 2 of Project Assembly, the smart plating. Obviously, we're not into the versatile framework or the automated wiring yet, unfortunately. But the remainder of this stuff I can put back. Oh, look, Mr. Moth Creature is doing a flyby. Always love to take a look at him. All right. Let's just grab 3 stacks for me, and then I probably don't need as many rotors as I have. We have some subscribers, that's why you have check marks? Oh, gotcha. Okay. I've never seen that before, to be honest. I've been, like, I've seen on Twitch people have, like, weird doodads they can buy for themselves, like if they're subscribers. But I don't remember seeing it on YouTube before. Okay, we need to build out here. Now, how am I for concrete and... If I wanted to build concrete, I've got 305 panels, 900... Okay, I got plenty. I got plenty. So I think we want to build out towards the location where we can lift up that coal and concrete. But I think we want to go down a bit first, because I don't want the foundries up on the top of the factory layer. So we're going to go down to a lower level. I think I can parachute down. I'm not sure here. Where's my lowest level? Over here? Yeah, okay. We'll build over towards those lines from here, and we'll lift them up. So they're right down there. I don't know if these are aligned or not. I don't think I aligned the grid down there to the world. But this looks about right, so we'll start building over. You need 100,000 subscribers. You guys have 100,000 subscribers? Wow, good job. I've been streaming for a year and a half, and I'm happy with my community. I like my people, but it's only 1,300, 1,400, something like that. But I also don't do, like... I don't do the, like... Hey guys, hit like and subscribe! I don't do that shit, so... I don't, like, beg for likes, and I don't get a lot of attention, I think, because of that. I know it works. Like, they've done studies, it works, you should do it. But it's just so cringy to me. I can't do that. All right, so we're good here. I think we can build up from here. We could build down. I've got... What do I have? I have 2 lines. I've got 2 lines of coal. One's a 240, one's a 120. And then I've got I've got 80 concrete as well. So probably what I want to do is go like one further here. And like... We'll try to have the concrete come up to here, maybe. I want to kind of line myself up until I'm right on the middle of it. I feel like it's right around here somewhere. Let's see if we can get the concrete to here to start. So I'll put a floor hole left here, and then we'll just make a short walkway down, and we'll pull down a Mark II from here. I can make that happen. Yeah. Okay. So we'll push that all the way down. That's going to be concrete, right? Oh, I've done it backwards. Oh, that's no good. Keep going, bro. Thanks, man. I mean, I love my community because they give me lots of encouragement just like that. I get great comments from folks who like what I do. I just need to, like you said, I need to keep going. So I've been streaming a lot more the past 2 weeks. I streamed Astrobot, which was great. And now I'm streaming Satisfactory every day, and it's going well. So we want to reverse this, right? Yeah, okay. Let's go down like that. So that'll be for the concrete. And then we'll push the other 2 lines forward a bit. So Like the concrete will come out and I guess it'll turn left or something. And then there's another line underneath it. I need to give it a little bit of space for the coal. Let me come a little bit further forward and do another floor hole here for the coal. And then I think the second line's like there. I'm kind of guessing. But we can do... let's see. So the 120 line, the Mark II is over here, I believe. And then the Mark III line that I need... Oh, how much of this do I have left? Probably not enough. I think I need a Mark III line there. I think that's right. And then I just got to go down and check. All right. So I've done what I can. So like this was... No, the Mark III is here, so I got those two reversed. All right, well, we'll build up with the concrete first to get a sense of how far apart they are or how close I am. So we need to lift the concrete up into the sky. Let's see. I'm kind of close, it looks like. I don't know if I can connect those directly. Which way do I want this pointing? I think I want it that way. And then I guess I'll throw down like an observation tower. That's under organization, just like a lookout tower, just so I can get up a little bit closer and see what I'm doing. Can I connect you guys up? I somehow doubt it. Oh, well. Okay. Kind of messed up a little bit there. So, yeah, I've got it. I guessed pretty well, but it's not quite... They don't quite reach, unfortunately. Oh, that's a shame. What was the... God, I'm trying to remember. There's a way to make the lifts go a lot further. I can't remember what it is. I think it's you connect floor hole to floor hole. And it goes a lot longer. I can't, like... connect that from here, can I? No. Okay. So then what I need to do is build... I need this here. And then I connect this to the side. And then I build another observation tower. Architectural Impossibility by Jossaway. Let's get up a little closer, if we can. I mean, the nice thing about this is that it's a lot easier to dismantle than building something bigger. Put that on that directly? I can, wow. Okay. Before lifts, you had to spaghetti like 30 degrees up a wall to change floors. Yeah. You played before lifts? I think we had lifts by the time I think I first played in 2020, so they were on like update 2 or 3, and I think we had lifts on my first playthrough. No, ooh, land. Occasionally the parachute comes out when I do not want it to. All right, so I got to connect these up somehow is the problem. Looks like probably what I want to do. Will that actually connect? Does that work? Holy shit, did I actually get that right? Wait a minute. That can't possibly have worked, right? I don't see any concrete. What if I delete this? Okay, and we'll go up as high as we can. Now, why don't I see the concrete flowing? That's weird. What am I doing wrong here? Oh. No, that's right. Well, let me head up there and take a look. Lifts were a godsend. That's bonkers. What's bonkers? Render distance? Oh, you might be right. That's a good point. It might be the render distance. Yeah, I can see them coming up now. So can I connect you? Hold on. Yeah, you can see the bags of concrete on each lift. You can actually zoom in real close. So can I connect you to this floor hole or not? No. It's not where it needs to be. It's... Hold on. Can I do it? You have to connect to the floor hole first. It's making that... It's making the connection sound. Yeah, it is working. Holy shit, I actually got it exactly right on the first try. Wow. All right, well, that's something. I think probably now... Yeah, I should have done this from the start. You need to be the Mark III. And we need to go down further with you. Like that. And then you can be a Mark II, I believe. I can go down a little bit further with you as well. I can't quite tell what... Yeah, there we go. I think that's right. Okay. Would it be great if you could... I guess I can build from here, right? Oh, what am I? I'm out of materials? Yeah, I'm out of materials. Okay, so I need to respawn and go back. Based on your GPU, take a visual hit to max render distance. It could be. I think you could be right. We're up to 0 days since last incident because I just killed myself, I think. I just respawned. I think that's what that's about. All right, I need some beams, please. Good. I have beams. Okay. And just to confirm, to build the lifts, I only need beams. Yeah, okay. We're good. Let's build that down. Now, why is that missing reinforced iron plate? Oh, dang it. I got the wrong thing. Yeah, I got the wrong thing. Okay, so I can start dismantling some of this because I don't need it anymore. On the way down. And then we can respawn yet again. Zero days since last incident. What GPU are you rocking? I'd have to tab out to check. I do have the PDF about my gaming laptop that I've saved. Let me see. It's an Asus ROG Strix Scar 15 2022. So let's see. Copyright information. This is like the user's manual. I'm not sure. I could probably just search for it. So ROG Strix 15 2022 GPU. It has an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3080 Ti laptop GPU with MUX. So it's a 3080 Ti laptop. Hopefully that means something to you. All right, what did I need? I needed reinforced iron plates. Yeah, to build Mark II stuff. Okay, that looks good. Let's head back. Finish what we started. All right, down we go. Pop the chute. Delete that random thing floating in air. Drop down a little bit lower. Get a little bit closer. Let's bring the lift down all the way. There we go. Okay, so now we're sort of ready to connect the coal. And let's see how close I got on these. If I go there and bring this down. Okay, it looks like, yeah, I'm on the right horizontal plane. I'm kind of fine there. And then we need to bring you down a little bit lower, right? Down to like there. Or there. That looks good. Okay. So we should have, yep, Mark III. Coal going up. Now, why are you... Are you inverted? Are you backwards? You're coming out, aren't you? Oh my god, I have to... Is there a way to reverse these? Is there a way to reverse these? Without... toggle build mode. Reversed. So that's reversed. No, I just upgraded it. Son of a... I can't tell. I think it's locked in. Oh my god, I think I did it. I think I did it wrong from the start. And so I'm screwed. You can max everything if you like heat. Yeah. No, I mean I am playing with high options. Like if you want to see my my video options, most stuff's on ultra. I think foliage load distance is far. But I've got a lot of ultra stuff here. Conveyor visual qualities medium. I mean, there you go. There's my stuff. Also, god damn it, I have to delete and rebuild these now. Son of a bitch. So it's the Mark III on the right. And I gotta go up there and deal with this. I can't delete those from here. So, god damn it. Well, here comes another days since incident counter. Reset to 0. Check render distance? Is that on that? Is that on here? Render distance. Is there distance? So far shadow trace distance is default. Foliage load distance is far. View distance is ultra. And conveyor belt render distance is far. I could put that up to ultra. I think fars. I think the defaults are fine here. Whatever it gave me. Garshu says if you start at the bottom, you should be able to link infinitely high to a floor hole. Really? But then how would I have to know where the floor hole is though. Is it infinitely high? I mean, I gotta get down. Like, here's the problem. How do I'd have to... It's so far. It's so obnoxiously far. I mean, I guess I could wall my way down, and then they're both in the middle. This one's in the middle of 2. And then this one's in the middle of the actual center. So center, and then... I mean, I could try it. We could try it. I'd have to wall my way down, but maybe it's worth doing. Just take a wall all the way down. I think that's... yeah, that's enough, right? Okay. So then, theoretically, I build a platform here. And then one on its right. I don't think... Can I get high enough to get up there? Okay. Then I put a floor hole... Let's see. Put a floor hole right here in the center. And then another one off to the side. Centered on the two of them. Yeah, that's the goal. Okay. So then I would connect these up. We'd have a Mark III here. And I want to reverse it. Like that. This comes to here. And then I have a Mark II lift over here. That's reversed already. We leave that in place like that and connect this up. And then now, theoretically, I can jump down, right? I probably can, rather than kill myself, why don't I just build a ladder here? All right, let's see if this works. Oh, somehow I've screwed this up somehow. There we go. Build down with ladders to mark the foundations. Place splitter after hole to establish conversion direction. So I'm not sure what you mean by CONV there. Conveyor direction. I've got the bottom set up correctly. It's inputs now rather than outputs at the bottom, which is what we want because we're lifting up. So I just got to get back up here. Would it be great if I ran out of iron rods right at the top? That would be typical for me. Okay, here we go. So now the goal is, right, I come down here, I grab a Mark III splitter, or lift, rather, Mark III lift. We connect it there. It is in the correct, it's in the correct orientation. So the bottom is going in, and then it goes up. And then I guess I just fall to the ground here now, hopefully without dying. And connect it. Did it work? I think it worked. It did not work. I might have tried to do it too quickly. I think I was afraid of falling. So let me climb back up and try that one more time. It may be no floor hole, just a plain lift, but give it a try. I mean, the other thing I could do is maybe pull it up instead of falling down. That might work. It is a long climb up here. This is a Metal Gear Solid 3 ladder right here. I think you can build all the way up to the orbital platform for the space elevator, right? Like there's a very tall max height. I'm pretty sure I've seen videos of people on top of the damn space elevator. All right, we got to try that one more time. I'll try going down first. Let's delete this and try it again. So Mark III, correct orientation. I'm not going to click. We're going to fall down. So that looks like it'll work. Hold on. If I get down here without dying. Okay. It looks like... Has it worked? It actually worked. It worked as advertised. Yes, thank you. Oh my god, that is so much better. Well, I'm not gonna replace this monstrosity, but I'm gonna remember this technique for the future. That is way, way better. And should I just leave this wall here? It's a pretty good visual reminder of what I'm doing. That it's here. I don't particularly love the bright orange color, but it's like a valuable thing. I guess I told myself I wouldn't care so much about aesthetics on this playthrough. John Laby, hello, welcome to the channel. My Friday's treating me great because I'm playing video games. How's yours? I mean, you gotta know the weekend's coming up, right? That's gotta be exciting. You got plans? You going bowling? Going out on a date with the woman or the man? Maybe you got a poker game or some Dungeons and Dragons, or maybe you're going to play some Satisfactory. I'm very curious. I want to know I want to know all about your life, John Laby. Tell me all about it. And if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, you can tell me about that too. All right, we got to do the second one now. So this one is a Mark II lift. Okay, I've got the correct direction, and we're going to fall down to the ground and connect it up. Okay, bam, Bob's your uncle. All right, so we've got concrete and we've got coal heading up to the factory. That is a fantastic start for the day. It only took an hour and 20 minutes. So the next thing I gotta do is now go over here to where all my iron is coming from. And, well, I gotta climb up. I gotta go back to Irontown now. And put new miners on all the iron and route all of that iron up to the factory somehow. I mean, I'm glad we have the coal and the concrete available. But man, I kind of really want to not have to do this iron too. What a thrill. What are the lyrics? What a thrill. With darkness and silence through the night, right? With darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. And then she's like melting and something into you. I can't remember all the details of that song. It's been so long since I listened to it. I mean, I love the song. It's a fantastic song, but I think the last time I played Metal Gear Solid 3 was probably 4 years ago. Bring that up maybe to there. All right, so you're concrete, and do I want to stockpile you? No, I think I want to just draw you out a little bit. So you're a Mark II concrete. That's fine. Let's just pull a little bit out, just so we can see it and remember what it is. And then for you boys, I think we'll do the same. You were the Mark III lift, I believe. So we'll pull you out like this for now. And then you are a Mark II lift, so we'll pull you out like this. And I think we're done with you. Let's see. Coal. Out comes the coal. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oops. That should be a Mark III belt. There we go. Okay. And then Mark II is over here. All right, so we got coal, we got concrete, we got options, we got things, we got resources to use. Fantastic. How do I die without leaving crates everywhere? So Gorilla Wolf, if you go into options and you go to gameplay and you set keep inventory to keep everything, then whenever you die, you just keep everything. Whether you respawn deliberately, fall into, fall to a gravity death. I have my creatures on passive, but if I blow myself up with explosives, whatever. When you keep everything, you just keep your whole inventory. So the options here are keep everything, keep equipment, and keep nothing. I think the default is keep equipment, so you keep your, like, weapon or something. But I just set it to keep everything because I'm the kind of guy who dies a lot, and I don't want to be running all over the world trying to find stuff that I dropped in boxes. So there you go. There's your answer. I've got a bunch of coal in here, I think, now that I don't need. Where's all the coal? No, really? I didn't pick any up? Okay. I guess that's not true. All right, it's time to deal with iron. Which, boo, I don't like, do not want, but I don't have a choice. I got to deal with it. So let's figure out first where are we lifting up all the iron, because I'm going to have another 120 from each of my 4 nodes, so that's going to be 480 iron to bring up. The coal is over there with the concrete, so we kind of want to get it over in that general direction. Let me make myself a little bit of space to walk here. Yeah, so we want to kind of line it up over there somehow. But vertically, we want it over here. So we can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 lifts, right? So I think how I'm going to start is we'll bring them all up onto this plateau, and then from there we'll come up the rest of the way. I think that gives me kind of something to work with. Maybe I go a little bit further, like 2 more. And then we'll come over like to here, maybe? So if we can get all 4 of them up onto, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We can kind of bring them over, lift them up over here. Or maybe I just... I don't know. Maybe I don't do this. Maybe I just go right into the middle, the heart of those 4, and just build to there. So like maybe that's the better play. So sort of past here. Yeah, we're kind of okay here. I'll just go back by 1, and we'll start making our way over to the center of the area. And we could just pull it all up to here, and then route it over to there. I think we'll actually route the long way rather than going through the heart, just to leave more room for stuff to navigate underneath the main factory layer in the future. We'll just bring it along the outside edge for now, because it's a raw resource, so that kind of makes sense to me. So like we'll route it this way. Gorilla Wolf, you've been living under a rock? Well, I mean, even trolls deserve love, buddy. You do you. You didn't mean literally a rock though, right? You meant like you've been like in your own world for a while and you haven't paid a lot of attention to the outside world maybe. Okay, so we have, yeah, we've got coal, we've got concrete, we need to leave room for some belts here, so we want to bring it to about here. We'll have 2 belts coming over this way. So like, they're gonna be Mark 5s. Like this. We'll bring them here. You are giving me problems, so let's delete you for a second and put down another friend. Are those 2 close together or will they work? I think they might overlap. I'm not sure. No, I think they're gonna be fine. Yeah. Okay. So there's my iron ore coming in, right? I might not. Well, one of them probably shouldn't be used for steel. One of them should probably be used for a little bit of iron, but I'll have to figure that out. Didn't know you could keep everything on death. You didn't get to see the update about keeping stuff on death. That's new. Well, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff on 1.0. I last played update 7 before the switch to Unreal Engine 5. So I last played on the Blueprint release and actually made a video about how to make curved blueprint roads and how to use them, which kind of exploded in popularity. It's probably the most popular video on my channel, I think, aside from like my episode 1 of my Astroneer playthrough might be more popular. But yeah, it got like it got so many views that I was like, well, I guess I'm a YouTuber now. Because I remember it got like 8,000 views in a day. Or no, not a day, like a couple of months. And I was so excited by it that I was like, well, I'm getting back into this. I'm going to make more videos about Satisfactory, and then I'm going to start doing Let's Plays, and we're going to become very popular. I'm not very popular, but I'm sort of popular. I'm popular with people who have subscribed to me because they like my content. I guess that's the best way to put it. All right. So I'm getting a little ahead of myself building these lines. But that's okay. We can do that. So that's centered. I need you off by 2, I think, to be safe. No, by 1. Okay. Oh no, well, okay, we're going for a ride. Can I get over to the ladder? I left the ladder here, right? Yeah, okay. Thank you, parachute. There we go. Did you see that something like 150 concurrent on 1.0 launch? Yeah, I think a lot of people were waiting for 1.0. I know I was excited to finally find out what the damn Mercer spheres and summer sloops are all about. And the Samor and stuff. I was just excited to see the 1.0, like, right? Because I played it in early access twice. And I wanted to see what's your definition of done? How do you guys decide? Like, what does it mean to you to be done? What is a complete game? What is a 1.0 to you? So I was excited to learn about that. Okay. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to get into blueprinting kind of like conveyor belt roads, I think. Because building these manually is kind of a pain in the butt. I'm careful and get down there. Yeah, there we go. All right, so all the iron's going to come up over here. And we'll figure out what to do with it in... We'll figure out what we're doing with all that iron later. For now, I just want to build the infrastructure to get the resources where they need to be. How am I doing on... What am I running out of here? Iron plates... I'm okay on steel beams and concrete, but I'm slowly running out of iron plates and rods for the connectors, the poles or whatever, the conveyor poles. All right. So how much further do we need to go? No, we're kind of right where we need to be. So from here, now I want to build my 2 floor holes, right, and then go down go down to the bottom of the world and connect them. So let's see if we can tie these up. Let's see. Mark III lift. Yep. You're coming out and going up to here. Yeah, when you're building lifts on floor holes, I got to get back in the habit of remembering to check my directions before I build anything. But that's gonna work. And that's gonna work. Okay. So now I gotta build a wall down. Let me get a wall out here. Basic wall. Nice. Come on, come on. Oh, I'm out of plates. I'm out of plates. All right, well. Let's land the goo. Climb back up and get some plates. Skytrain for everything? Sky Pyramid dead center of the map with resource item all. That's kind of what I built, yeah. Right, you haven't been on one of my streams before, right? Yeah. So I started out in the Northern Forest. Because my previous 2 starts, my first time I ever played it, I started in the Grassy Plains. Second time I started in Rocky Desert. So I wanted a different start this time and ended up in the Northern Forest. It's got a lot of resources nearby, and like you said, after my starter factory, which lasted for about 5 hours, I came up here and started laying out a big ass sky factory floating in the sky, breaking the laws of physics for fun. And the point is, it's allowed me to build my kind of early to mid game mall in a consistent and laid out factor where I can kind of organize and get everything that I need. All right, so how are we doing here? Let's see. I've got 3 stacks of metal plates. That's fine. I probably don't need this iron ingot. What else have we got? 200 silica and 18 more we can get rid of. Cable, wire, rotors, sheets, beams. There's my metal plates. Yeah, I could use some more iron rods, I think. Let's top those up and get another stack. What else? I could probably put some steel pipes and some modular frames into the awesome sink, because it's making I remember it's making tons of these steel beams, way more than I needed, and I was irked because I didn't have time to rebalance things to give me more. I don't need the pipes, I need the beams. Like, this is where I'm falling short. So I need to rebalance that at some point. But it was like making tons of the modular frames and tons of the pipes. I'm like, I don't need all of this. I guess I'll just take the rest. And we'll feed this into the awesome sink, because it's a good candidate. It's stuff I don't need that I'm making too much of. I'll take 2 for me. And I'll take, well, I guess those for me. That's fine. By the way, how many tickets do we have right now? 9? I'll take those. Is there anything I want right now? I don't know. There's nothing I can think of that I want right now, so I'll put the tickets away, and we'll get back to work on the iron. Okay. Skytrain harvests entire map, every node? Ooh, that sounds nasty. Like, for a mega I know you need to do kind of stuff like that for a mega factory, but to me it's like that, like, you really are going to kill your PC. You need cloud processing at that point. You need like 8 servers running your game, and your PC is just a render engine. Okay, keep going down. Okay, that's a little on the nose, a little close for comfort there. So I think we'll probably... go up to build by 1. Okay, so the floor holes are on the other side. That's too close then. That's way too close. I gotta push it out by 1. So we're gonna want you here. And then we're gonna have to climb up. You know what? I might even go 1 further here. Or maybe 2 further. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Let's build up to the sky like this. We'll climb back up and we'll correct this. So that means you're going away and all of you are going away. Okay. Man, I was dreading doing this, but I'm almost done now. I've almost got the Mark II miner incorporated and all the extra resources feeding in. And after that's done, I can focus on what I want to actually do, which is build my factory. So, what am I at? An hour and 40 minutes of the live stream? 7950X? What is that? What is 7950X? I don't actually know. Where am I? Here we go. All right. Get rid of the floor holes. Extend this over to that. Okay, and then now we rebuild the floor holes. Logistics floor hole. All right, so we'll go right and left. Seems good. We need to go down here now and do the same thing. Well, these aren't that tall. Maybe I can just do this without falling. So these are gonna go, these are gonna be Mark IIIs, and they're gonna go up and out to there. Yeah, that looks fine. I think that's right. I think we're good. A CPU from hell? I gotta tell you, I'm worried about Intel, man. It seems like Intel is making a lot of mistakes lately. I don't know what's going on over there, but yeah, it seems like it's kind of a mess. And I think my next gaming laptop or gaming computer will probably have an AMD in it, because Intel seems to be crapping the bed lately. Didn't they release that, like, the ninth generation, their most recent 9th generation, like, what is it? It's like, it's got some weird name, like, i9 and above. What was it called? Like something bridge? Anyway, they're like dying after 10 years. They're like, they're not sustainable or something. It's very weird. But like, 7950X is AMD flagship. Okay. Well, that sounds awesome. I'm glad you have a great great laptop. I mean, I bought this 2 years ago, so I can't exactly throw it away. And it works fine. I mean, it's great. Is it the 13th and 14th generations? Was it Sandy Bridge? Was that the name of the i9s or something? I don't know. They had some weird code name for it. I vaguely recall. But yeah, the 13th and 14th ones, they're like dying after a couple years. And Intel's just like shrugging and being like, well, it's your problem. Not mine. And it's not as big of a deal for gamers because honestly, like they buy a new gaming laptop or a new what's the word I'm looking for? A new console every like 5 years. But for businesses that have servers and like the 13th and 14th generations just might break at any time and you never know what, it's like, it's devastating. And they're like, well, I guess we're not doing business with Intel anymore because they have bent us over a couch and performed a felony on us. And so we're going to have to go with AMD moving forward. And it's like, good job, Intel. Great thinking. Great forward thinking right there. Raptor Lake? Was that the name of something? Was that the 13th and 14th code names? Okay, I've been out of the processor game for a bit. Okay, good news is all of the logistics are done. Now we just got to upgrade all of our miners. Okay, so we do have a problem here in that this is going up directly, and I need it to not be going up directly. So let's see, how am I going to do this? Well, let me start with this one. Okay, yeah, we gotta fix some problems here. Is that going up to a floor hole? I don't think it is. I think it's just going through the thing. All right, I gotta break you, and then I gotta throw down something around here like this. Okay. You're gonna have to come down a little bit differently in a minute here. Something like that. We'll deal with you in a second. I'm gonna need a splitter here. And the splitter's gonna have to feed in from you, because we're gonna upgrade you, and then you're gonna have to connect up there. Like that. So, Mark II. Can you connect? You can. Can you connect? You can. All right, so now I can upgrade you. I think I need to craft some more miners here. Yeah, so you were at 120. We're gonna upgrade you to 140. I am gonna need. I'm gonna need more portable miners. So I need. Where is it? Where is it? Equipment workshop. I have, I believe, 1 portable miner in my inventory. Yeah, I have 1. And I'm going to need 8, so I need to make 7 more. Miners not miners joke from Galaxy Quest movie? Grab thy ankles. Alright, is this 8? 8. Done. Okay. Let's get you upgraded. So, production, miner Mark II. Need to replace your power shards. Okay, this needs to be a Mark III belt to the splitter. And then we can get a Mark II coming over here to join up with a Mark II from you to become a Mark III that goes up to the sky. I think what I want to do here is... Yeah, we'll come down like this. Right? And then you two are going to merge somewhere over here, maybe? So we'll put a merger here. Conveyor merger with output pointing... Hey, Mr. Bean, I'm in the middle of something here, buddy. He's in the way right now, isn't he? I hate to do it to you, buddy, but you're asking for it. Alright. Conveyor merger. I think we'll point it to the right. No. We'll point it that way. So, Mark II belt from you to here. Alright, now we gotta get started on this bad boy. So... I want to be careful here. Delete that and bring it down a little bit less. Like that. That's okay. Then we throw down a splitter. Somewhere in this vicinity. Okay. Mark 3 conveyor belt goes to you. Mark 2 lift goes to you. Like this. Mark 2 belt connects you guys up. All right, there we go. And then a Mark 2 belt connects you guys up. There we go. And then a Mark 3 belt carries my new chunk of ore over to this input. Like so. Okay. And then I've got 2 more of these to do. We got that bad boy and that bad boy. So what are you doing? You're doing something weird. Okay, well we can fix you. That's fine. So your belt's gonna stop. You're gonna get a merger. Organization. No, logistics. Merger. Merger says what? Merger goes here. No, splitter. I'm sorry, splitter. There we go. I was like, this doesn't seem right. What am I doing wrong here? Splitter goes like that. Then we go Mark 3 belt in. And then Mark 2 belt goes over here. Looks good. Okay. You're going to have to come down here and get some inputs. And we're going to need a merger for you. You're the one who needs the merger, right? Yeah, you need a merger. And an acquisition. But ching, that's a joke that I get to tell because I worked at a law firm for 17 years. All right, you go over like that. Looks good. Now we upgrade the S out of you. Oh, I'm so close to done. I'm so close to done. I'm so excited. Miner Mark 2. Power shards. 200%. Oh. Oh. That's no good. Wait, these are pure nodes. So I never needed these, right? They were already doing... Wait, how much? Am I crazy? You can handle 270. Yeah. Okay. So 240 per minute is what you can handle. That means... Did I put stuff in here that I didn't need? I did. I forgot these were pure nodes. Why are you still at 360 per minute? 240. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah. Now we're good. Now we're golden. Okay. So later on, I'll be able to get a lot more out of these because they're all pure nodes, but I just don't have the technology to transport 720 items per minute or whatever it is we can do with them. Okay, so you're the last one over here. Let me holster this nonsense. Bring you down like so. A little bit differently. I think that's fine. Yep. Okay, we need a splitter. Okay. Mark 3 into the splitter. Mark 2 lift. Goes up to here. Mark 2 belt connects. And then you get upgraded. You become a Mark 2... Nope, you become a Mark 2 miner. You're producing 240 now. And that means I can get another 120 over to here. Doesn't quite reach, huh? How does that look? Okay, I think I finally finished this. I think we've got all our resources now. So if I climb back up... I would love to be done with this and be able to go back to building stuff. That would be fantastic. Let's see. I think we're close. It should be full, right? Unless I've made a mistake somewhere. It's not full. Why is it not full? There should be 240 per minute on this. I must have made a mistake somewhere. That's a Mark III belt. That's a Mark II. That's a Mark II. That's a Mark I. That's the problem. There we go. I did make a mistake, and that's why I checked. Okay. Back up we go one more time. We must have 100% efficiency. We must. It's a requirement. Chat, let me ask you a question. You may have seen this video on Reddit, in which case you need not answer. But first, tell me, what is the capital of Berlin? I mean Germany. Ah, I fucked it up. You're supposed to go, what's the capital of Germany? And then when they say Berlin, you say, no, it is the letter G. And you thought Germans don't have a sense of humor. It's a fantastic joke. Not really. All right, I think I'm finally done with my minor Mark II upgrades. And we now have 240 iron ore per minute plus... No, 480, I think. 480 iron ore? Yeah, 480 iron ore. And then we have 360 coal and 80 concrete per minute over here. And honestly, I think this is one of those times when it makes sense to, like, put down something and remind myself of that. So we'll configure this to say... text. What is it? It's 480 coal. And we'll go, I guess, put coal here. 480 coal. Yep. Okay. And then we have... well, which one is which? This is 120 and this is 240, but combined they are 360 coal. That was iron. That was iron, not coal. This is coal. This is 480 iron. And then we have 80 concrete, right? I need to be able to remember this the next time I come back here because otherwise I won't. This is concrete. And it is 80 concrete. All right, there we go. So miner Mark II at all my important resource nodes. I've got a spare 240 coal down there for another 2 power plants that I can set up later. And we've got our resources up here to begin. We can do more foundries. We can do more iron ingots for whatever we need. Probably I'm going to get started on more steel. We're going to need more concrete, though, because for encased industrial beams, we need a lot more than we have, sadly. But I think there's concrete that I'm not using around here. I think there's concrete over there that's not being used, and I could get more concrete from over there by increasing that to a minor Mark II as well. But honestly, I've now spent 2 hours upgrading my resource collection and bringing it to the factory. So I need a break, guys. I'm gonna end the stream here for today. I'd like to thank all the new folks for stopping by, as well as the old folks. Who did we have today? We had Radix. We had Gorilla Wolf. We had visits from Fake and Crab, some very popular creators who have more than 100,000 each. We have Garshu and John Laby. Thanks for stopping by the stream and chatting with me, guys. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I mean, it's like early mid-game, and it's just me running around making miners and bringing lines of crap to my factory. But, I mean, you're watching this game. You must have known what you were in for. Anyway, have a great rest of your Friday. I assume you're listening to this while you're at work, so type, and make some spreadsheets and submit some quarterly reports, and then have a great weekend. Thank you guys so much. I might be back later today, but if I'm not, I'll definitely be streaming tomorrow. So if you want to know about that, go ahead and subscribe, and you'll get notified when I go live. Yeah, thanks very much, and we'll see you in the next stream. Take care, guys. Bye.